Hi guys, how you doing? Allergies are still kicking my butt. That's why it's taken me so long to get out of it. The video. Jeez, what language is that? A video. A video. Maybe I'm trying to unfart my life. Oh, uh, nothing much has happened today. I just basically been sleeping. I almost got to see my grandnephew, but my phone didn't ring. Maybe next time, I'll suggest this. Maybe next time she tries, should. I'm not drunk, I promise. I actually can't have alcohol now. But anyway, uh I'll just tell my niece that the next time she wants to get a hold of me like that, get a hold of me on Messenger because my phone is not reliable. Yay. Never is, not especially when you live in a tin teepee like me. So there's all that. This, I washed my hair yesterday, can you tell? Man, I just need a big old red nose and I'll turn into animal. The animal! No. Oh, should probably flip that over. I mean, I suppose I could probably turn this light off. I'll turn the one on. There we go. Now you can see, but I need this. I need a light. What I'm doing is, I got a package of those biscuits. I have like 6 more of them because I wanted to try this out yesterday, so I did. And I'm gonna make a pizza. Whether we're talking or not, I'm gonna make a pizza. So I gotta get my stand because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm hungry. I want a pizza. I'm gonna say that 3 times in a row, guys. Just in case you didn't know, I want pizza. Oh my gosh. Where the freak? Do you know that? Well, no, because I've trimmed my own hair. But basically, this is 5 years worth of thick. Well, since COVID happened. I don't know where I put my stand recently. Because I haven't been setting you up for me to cook. Maybe I just, yeah, I know what I'll do. See you in a bit. And yeah, that's one of those biscuits that scare the heck out of most people to open. You know what? I peeled the outer part. I set it on the counter because it didn't pop open right away. I set it on the counter and walked off to do something, and I came back and it had already popped itself. So sometimes that can happen. Usually, like Pam, I think Bina is too. I'm not sure, but Pam is like utterly scared to freaking death to open those things. It startles her. I don't know if she's scared. And I'm not gonna poo-poo her fear, because if it is a fear, because she's told me she's afraid. So I mean, it seems on the outside to be a startle reaction when I see her doing it, but she told me she's scared, so I'm not gonna say she's not, because that's saying my friend's a liar. But I flattened that out. It actually sat in my fridge yesterday because I was like, I'll cook that later. So it was kind of dry. So I flattened it out. I cooked it until it got brown on the one side. And then I flipped it over. You know, see the brown? And then I flipped it over. I put spaghetti sauce, sausage, a chicken nugget, peppers and onions, and mushrooms. And I'm going to cook this, and then I'm going to add the cheese because cheese burns really easy. Not sure on how long that's going to have to... Oh, I thought my light was on. It's not. Oh, that's the plant light. It seems to be happier. I've had it on light for like the past couple of... Now what I think might happen is this little guy, this is the extra one. This is the healthy plant that I had already. And look at the baby. This might take root and it might lose these leaves and then grow new ones. That's what I've seen happen. That's what I've seen happen with aloes. Is like they'll turn like that and then drop whatever and then sprout something new. It might happen, it might not. So I did that. Got a text from Alana today. Said, I love you, Mom. Sometimes she does that just out of the blue. I love you, Mom. So I don't have to worry about if she loves me or not. It's just, she's an adult. I'm not a priority. You know, when you're 5, you need your mommy. When you're, well, she's 28. When you're 28, you want your mommy to go bug off and go do something else. Leave me alone. I'm an adult and I'm doing my own thing. Squeaky's mad at me. I tried to feed him a chicken nugget because I ran out of his chicken. But it being Friday, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I can't activate my debit card until Monday. So he's going to have to live with what I put on his plate. If he doesn't like that, he can wander over to the crunchy food and go eat that. I'm not going to deal with this crap. I offered to him. If he don't like it, that's his fault. Man, it feels hot in here. I know why, because I just had a coffee. I almost want to say it's hay fever. Duh, because I'm allergic to grass and pollen, and it feels like I have a fever, but I don't. I mean, my head doesn't feel hot. It's either that or menopause or a whole bunch of other stuff. Squeaky, please, Hannah. You're a little fat and take a boy out of time. And I can't, you can't win me over with handsomeness because I don't have anything to give you. Okay? You have to wait a couple days. And you are not totally out of total food. You are not starving. You are just not comfortable. And you do not understand anything I just said to you. Fart. So, I was having AI write me a couple of patterns for crochet. But like I'd get in the middle of the pattern, they're like, do this, this, and this, and it curled up like a cup. I'm like, I don't think AI knows how to crochet. So I kind of scrapped that project because, I mean, I wanted to see what it could do. But again, it didn't want to do a real project. It just kind of jumbles your yarn up in the middle. It starts out really pretty, and then all of a sudden it just goes into nonsense. Like, it looks like a regular pattern, but it goes into nonsense when you're getting, so don't rely on AI for that. But I still wanted to try. I had a granny square one, and it turned out into a circle because there were no corners in it. So I wrote that I wanted corners in it. So they wanted me to do this, 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 and this, and then sew something on in the middle, and then sew this and sew that. And I'm like, that's not even a freaking granny square. That's just like a motif. A granny square, you just continually go. So, and then I tried to do a shirt. It did a straight line, and then all of a sudden it started doing all these extra stitches in it. So, it was fun to explore it, though. It was really fun to explore it. So, I wonder if it could write me a recipe. I'm gonna see. Because it'll find you recipes on the internet, but it won't. You can't push on it. You have to go and search it. But it'll find you recipes, and it'll find you patterns and things like that. But if you try to ask it to do something like that, I'm gonna check and see if it'll cook my dinner for me tomorrow night. Or when I've got actually I might put the ingredients into it and it'll say what to do with it. I know what to do with that. Shove it up your throat. Look, I have to hold you way back so you can get my entire wig in there. It's not a wig. I promise, it's not a wig. I used to tell the kids, I think Pam used to do that too. I think that's where I got it from. There's a lot of things that I'm like, is that because of Pam? Because I love glitter, and I think that's because of Pam. Or we both just love glitter together. And then, like loving the rainbow colors. I don't know if we both just do that together or if I got that from her. But there's a few things that I'm pretty sure I got from Pam. She's the one that tamed the wild Tressa. Her and her little minions. My other two besties. And again, Mina and her little goblins. They're not so little anymore. I think the one is like 15 and then the rest of them are adults. I didn't. And then walking away from certain people. Let's check this and see. Oh, I think I'll give that 4 more minutes because that's like raw pork sausage. So we all know about raw pork sausage. I should have probably fried it up, but all it is like maybe 10 little pieces, so I thought maybe it would do it in the air fryer instead. I don't even call it a microwave anymore, it's just an air fryer. That's all it is. Pam was showing that she's been eating these dehydrated marshmallows. You know what I used to do with those little tiny marshmallows when I didn't have a dehydrator? I'd take the bag and I'd open it and I'd set it in the back of the fridge for a couple of days. They get rock hard back there too. Marshmallows need their package. Marshmallows are like mushrooms. You open the package, they start going bad. Oh yeah, did I say I put mushrooms on there? Yeah, I think I did. So I'm like, that's what I used to do, is to dehydrate them, because it takes nothing to do it. But do you know what marshmallows are? They're gelatin and I think egg. Gelatin and egg. And sugar. Lots of sugar. I just said to myself, I suppose I can go cut that cheese. Oh, I had put onion and garlic powder in everything bagel. I put the garlic and onion powder on before I put the sauce. It's just spaghetti sauce. And then I put everything bagel on top of that. And then I put the toppings on. So now I'm going to go cut the cheese. I don't know what I did. I can't find my knuckle grinder. It's usually up or in the drainer. I have no clue where I put it. So I'm going to have to cut it with my knife. Cut the cheese with my knife. It must be a thick cheese. So I don't know what I did with my knuckle grinder. Oh, there's my phone stand. But I've already committed to not showing you absolutely everything I do. So there's that. Where did I put? Hey, what is that? Oh, okay. That's the battery and the charger for my saw blade. Knuckle grinder. Where did you go? Oh, here it is. That is a knuckle grinder. I never use this side or that side. I think those are for spaghetti cheese, Parmesan, because that's like a hard. This is the side. You know, When I have butter that I want to put into a recipe that's been in the fridge, I'll scrape it on the side edge of that too, on the potato hasher side. Just do that, and so there we go. I found the knuckle grinder. There it is. I put some Parmesan in there for cheese filler. Again, I ain't using this for Parmesan. I can't afford Parmesan that comes in a brick. I probably could, but it's just easier. I don't want my knuckles out. I told you there's not a mandolin that I'm not afraid of. Those things hurt. That's why I said the knuckle grinder, because that's what that is. Some people are like, no thanks for the knuckles in my salad. I'm a vegetarian. Well, and I don't feel bad if I absolutely eat that whole thing. It's one biscuit. One. I think they have like 100 calories or something in each biscuit. Probably more. Because there's chunks of butter inside those. Those are not good for you at all. If you want a healthy biscuit, you make one at home. But you still got to put chunks of butter in with flour and, you know, the rising agent and that kind of stuff. So you're not going to get a healthy biscuit. Biscuits are not healthy. Bread isn't. Bread's a little more healthy because it doesn't have as much fat in it as a biscuit, but or as a pie crust or something like that. But really, to each their own. I can't stand a lot of bread. Because of the stomach surgery, it feels like there's a lump of clay sitting in the bottom of my stomach when I've eaten it. So I just can't stand a lot of it. But if I eat it this way, no biggie. I sure hope that sausage is cooked. It should be after the cheese is melted, right? Oh. But it took what, about 4 steps to get that. So by no means it's none of those pop in your microwave, have a pizza in 3 minutes. It's an actual pizza with a biscuit crust. I mean, you have to prepare all this stuff. So there we go. Let's talk about Tressa made a pizza. I might name it that. Tressa made a pizza. I made pizza. Whew. It is warm in here. It's probably that oven. Man, it's warm in here. Again, it's probably, I'm going to Google hay fever, see if that's what I got. Because I'm actually like sweating, and it's not that warm outside. I think it's like 50 Fahrenheit. And it's 70 in here, and usually 70 in here, I'm going, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. But, nope, not right now. It's probably hay fever. Woo, that's right. I could go and I can get Flonase today. I can order it today. Nice. I'm going to. Later when I get off here and quit yakking at you. So yeah, it just said that some of the symptoms because of pain, which I do have, you know, I was telling you, my throat hurt, my nose, my face. Well, it's a response from the body to actually have like the sweats and type of a fever, and that's why it's called hay fever, basically. So yeah, go me. Me and Pam were like, Tressa Pratt could smell no cat. Pam could eat no beans. She's allergic to everything you can eat. Absolutely everything you can eat. And I'm allergic to anything that's in the air, including air, apparently. But I don't seem to react to my own cats. But I've been living with them for how many years, so I'm used to their dander. But I walk into somebody else's house, I better have double dosed my allergies that day because I'm allergic to their cat. Another reason I want to get the Flonase, Mom has asked me to start helping her clean up her house. Well, it's an old house and we all lived in it for well, darn, 50 some years. And it was a couple 100 years old before that. So I'm going to have to get the Flonase to help me with that too, because old house cleanup. Another thing I need to do. Oh, I wonder if they have those. Masks. Put over my face, my nose. The only thing is I think it'll help reduce it. I'm going to try it. I'm willing to try it. I mean, it's all part of the upkeep of helping them stay in their home. It's my job to take care of them. And she asked me to help her, and I'm not going to tell her no. I told her, I says, not that I want to do that and dig into the, the 150-year-old whatever's in the corners, but it's just part of helping them be independent. And again, they got their mind. They need to be independent. Dad's still driving people around, 82 years old. So, I mean, it's just there's a few things that they just can't do on their own anymore. Like bend over and clean up underneath stuff. That's where I come in. I can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get on off of here pretty soon and check this pizza. I don't want my cheese burnt. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to leave that in there and let it dry because I'm here, cool down because I'm hearing it sizzle. So what I'm going to do is pretty much get on off of here and go look up some things so that'll help me do that task. My issue is I'm not sure if a mask will completely help me out because, yeah, spores and stuff like that. I mean, everybody's house got spores. You're not going to escape from that unless you like got a brand new freaking house. Never been lived. It's probably got spores underneath too anyway. Those things are everywhere. My issue is I'm afraid it's going to come in my eyes. I mean, I won't be breathing it in, but it'll probably come in through my eyes. So what I'm going to do is go and look up stuff that I can use to help prevent me from being sick for 2 weeks after helping her out. She says, I have 3 rooms I need help with. And I says, that's not going to happen in one day. I says, that's the only warning I have for you, Mom. It's not going to happen, get done in one day. So, the ants have begun to raid my home, which is very fun. And not aunts like me, A-U-N-T, not those. They're ants, A-N-T, ant. So yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do today is go look at my OTC, my Band-Aid money. Because they have gloves, they have masks, they have Flonase, they have a few of the other medications that I need, and stuff like that. So, yay! I have vinegar. They have vinegar too, but it can be toxic if you mix bleach with mold. So when I try to combat mold, I use vinegar. And that may also be considered toxic as well because it's a chemical hitting a chemical. Or it's a chemical hitting a bio something or other, whatever. It's still something mixing with something. So I'll have to research that too. I will never ever use ammonia for nothing. That stuff, there's no reason for that stuff. Whoever thought we're going to take somebody's pee and concentrate it and use it to clean? That's just wrong. Of course, I guess like in the 1600s or something, they used to think that would keep their teeth white. So, and then I guess there was a while that I guess the queen had black teeth, and so it was a common thing for girls to black their teeth out so they'd look like the queen. I don't know. It was something I saw on a YouTube video a long time ago. Or I may not have seen it and I dreamt that I did see it. I don't remember. I have to have a spatula. A spatula. There we go. A spatula. My one whole pizza I'm going to eat. Yeah, now I got 6 of those left in the freezer. I just got to make sure, well, I'll have cheese because it doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter if I put the Swiss or if I put the mozzarella on it. I just put mozzarella because that's what's traditional. But I've done it with Swiss. Done it with cheddar. The taco blend. I mean, cheese to me for pizza is cheese. I put a tablespoon of sauce on there. I don't like my pizzas saucy, and I've already said that before. That's almost cool enough to eat too. So, I think, yeah, I'm going to get on off of here and go and look up cleaning supplies. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!